This is Countryside Mall to my right. I'm still on the Duke Energy Trail shortly after this first video. I'm going to name it Part 1 and this one Part 2. Countryside Mall. Don't know if I named that right the first time. That's the Countryside Mall. And this bridge right here goes over US 19 onto the western side of it. And the trail continues parallel with US 19 all the way to Bel Air Road. I'll get 15 more minutes of video of it, and then I will restart again to the end if necessary. And that will be part 3. US Highway 19. This video will probably end at the next road if I don't get to 15 minutes before then, because my battery on my bicycle is down to 2 bars, and the closest place I know to charge it is all the way over in Dunedin, so I'll have to shoot straight across the county east to west on the next road down and go over to Dunedin where I can charge my battery. I've already been 38 miles. Kick it down to first gear or first pedal assist mode so that I can stretch out my battery. Normally the bike trails has a whole lot more benches and power to charge electric bicycles, food and drink and bars and parks, you name it. They all have access to about everything except for this trail right here. As I said, this is the Duke Energy Trail. But people with more money than God, and they can't even provide us with a bench or maybe even some shade. That's why you hardly see anyone on this trail as I'm riding, because it's just a trail. That's all it is. And you're riding under the main power lines. And it goes all the way to Bel Air Road. As I said, we won't go that far. I'll only go for the next 15 minutes on this video, and then I'm going to head towards the west coast of Pinellas County and grab some power for my bicycle while I watch a movie or something, and go down the Pinellas Trail, and I can video that for you if my battery on my phone is still good, which it should be. And I enjoyed you riding with me. You would think that the least Duke Energy could do is let you recharge your bicycle while you're riding on their trail. But I'll later on, I will try to get back over here on this part and video it all the way to Bel Air for you, which is a pretty good more piece. It's I'm gonna say at least 5 more miles maybe to Bel Air and to Bel Air Road, and I will try to get that video for you, and I will name it Part 3, even though it's not going to come out when Part 1 and Part 2 does. Okay, we're at the end of the video again. As I said, this is Duke Energy Trail. I will try to start from here and get to Part 3 later on, and get the very end of north end of this trail also, which is a little more relaxing, and it's in the houses and it's not out here in the directly wide open. Have a nice day.